They're happy.
Yeah.
They're actually just cheering that way because you're here, honey.
Yeah, I know. It's
That's
nothing to do
what
with the
it's all
coffee
about.
machine.
So we got the dessert out of the way, which is so important. Now let's talk about the turkey.
That's right.
A turkey can be very intimidating for some of us out there, and if you know a few tips, you can get your perfect turkey going on.
Well, and you know, I think we've done turkey a lot on the show before. We've gone through the mechanics of it. We forget to let's just talk turkey for a minute, okay?
Let's talk turkey. You know, let's go basic. Let's go turkey 101. Okay?
Because the thing is, first of all, when you're going to buy that turkey, you know, it's a tough thing to think about. But what you want to do is you want to look at the actual bird and make sure there's no bruising on there. You want to make sure the skin's intact. You know, and it's funny because I know when we carve it, you don't always get a lot of the skin, but the skin keeps the juices in. It gives the flavor. It gives that toastiness. So you want a good, good turkey that's all like not ripped apart and stuff like that.
Okay, so stare it down after you take it out of the package.
Yeah, make it look pretty, right?
Yeah,
make sure it's pretty.
check it out.
But the other thing is what size should you buy? You know, and I mean, usually I would say it's about £1 per person. Okay, and that will give you enough that you'll have a little bit for sandwiches. But if you are a family that loves sandwiches, add a couple of pounds in there because you know you don't want to run out of turkey, right? You can't have too much.
Absolutely not.
You know, I mean, if it was my wife, she'd be having turkey sandwiches for a week after Thanksgiving. I mean, that's all they eat.
I love turkey.
So, so you want about £1 per person.
Okay.
Then it's like, okay, what about I get this frozen turkey, and we've all done this. You know, oh, I'll just stick it in the fridge, and tomorrow it'll be ready to go, and it's still frozen.
Right.
They take a long time. They are very dense. So you're looking at, it's basically almost half an hour for every 4 pounds of turkey in the fridge.
Oh,
right?
really?
So you're almost like, it could go up to like almost 24 hours sometimes, right?
Okay.
So the best thing to do, I think, is leave it on the counter. But if you're a little uneasy about that, put it in cool water.
Yes.
Cool water insulates it. It also helps it to cool, to thaw real evenly. But you know, make sure you've given yourself enough time to thaw it right through.
So give yourselves. I mean, most of us do get our turkeys in advance anyways. So just make sure you remember to take it out and thaw it.
Well, and you can pull it out 2 days before, thaw it overnight, and then pop it back in the fridge and then have it ready.
And you're still okay.
You don't have to try to get it right down to the point. The other thing is, don't ever cook a turkey if it's still frozen in the center.
No.
You know, but you can get all the giblets out, and it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't like to put my stuff inside the turkey. I like to do it separately.
Same with my mom does it separately too.
Yeah, but the thing to remember is if you like doing it inside, it's going to change your cooking time. Okay, so you're looking at basically, if it's a bird that's bigger than 10 pounds, you're looking at 15 minutes for every pound.
Okay.
Okay. If it's 10 pounds or less, I'd go 20 minutes for every pound because it's a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But as soon as you put that stuffing in there, it changes that temperature. So what I've done, and I'll tell you, I always think, most chefs think I'm crazy when I do this, but I actually buy one of these thermostats.
Good for you.
Well, you know, the thing is, too, is you can actually just insert it right into the actual, the breast here. But what's great is this goes right into the oven. This sits on top, but you can set a timer so that 20 degrees before the temperature you've set, it'll beep. So now if you get distracted, you have too many drinks, whatever,
Why not take the guesswork out of it? I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that's a very smart idea.
A good sign, too, that that's when you want to start doing some of the vegetables and things like that.
Absolutely. So, because I was talking to the audience, I was saying, are any of you guys freaked out? They're like, no, totally. They're all pros at cooking. It's all about the timing. So you get a lot done while that turkey is in the oven.
And that just takes a little bit of the fear out of it, right?
Absolutely.
As soon as it starts beeping. The other thing, though, is when you want to season your bird.
Yeah.
I take butter. I add a little bit of lemon zest in there, a little lemon juice, lots of sage. If you don't like sage, use rosemary, thyme, tarragon, whatever herbs you like.
Yeah.
But mix it in advance, cool it down, and then you actually spread it all over the actual bird.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I used to always say put it under the skin.
Yeah.
But it will give you a little bit more flavor, but the thing is it does release the skin, so when you carve it, your skin will not stick to the bird.
Okay.
All right.
And that's a problem because?
Well, it depends on whether you like to serve it with the skin or not. It's your own preferences, right?
Yeah.
I've gone to the point now where I actually put the butter over top, but then halfway through the roasting, I'll baste it a little bit.
Got it.
Okay. Lots of coarse pepper, lots of coarse salt. Really get lots of flavor in there, and then basically what you do is you roast it off. And look at this guy, isn't that?
And is it always going to look like that? I want my
it is.
turkey to look like that.
It is, but skin nice and crispy.
Beautiful.
Because I've cooked it on a rack.
Yes.
And the thing is too is you want to let the bird rest. But when you rest it, don't cover it with foil because your skin will get soft.
Okay. So leave it out like that. Okay, I have a question for you. It's dangerous to roast the stuffing inside the bird. Is that true or false?
It's not, long as you get the right cooking temperature.
Okay, you're right, it's false. Yep. There's nothing like stuffing infused with a turkey flavor, something you can only get if you cook the stuffing inside the bird, but you have to be a little bit careful, right? Stay on top of your game.